When was this picture taken?
That picture?
Yep.
That was taken in 1958 or 59.
So you were a hot rodder back in the day.
Well,
That's very cool.
no, I didn't. I stayed pretty near originally. I just changed the wheels.
Yep.
And that was about all. It had a little dent right up here
Uh-huh.
when I bought it, and I had a body shop take the dent out of it, and then the paint wasn't good on it, and I had it all repainted.
Yeah.
But I didn't paint it back original colors. I painted it real dark maroon.
Okay.
What it was.
It's very cool.
But it was when I bought it, it was real dark green with black fenders.
Yep. So the question is, do you wish you still had it?
Oh yeah.
Let me see that picture, John.
So that was 1958. How long did you have the truck before you sold it?
Oh,
You're also selling 50/50 tickets.
I don't know.
We will call that number.
I had it quite a while. I expect probably 6 or 7 years anyway.
Yeah.
But I drove it back and forth to work.
That was your daily driver?
Yeah.
There
Oh
you
yeah. I drove it all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I drove it real regular.
Yeah. Did it have a flathead in it?
What?
Did it have a flathead in it?
Yeah, I had a flathead V8. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how much did you pay for it?
I'll tell you. Whenever I went, the man that bought it new, he passed away, and I found it. I knew where it was a setting at,
Yeah.
and I kept track of it all the time where it was a setting at. And when he'd been dead probably for 5 or 6 years, and I went and seen his brothers, and they run a garage down in Cowden, and car garage. And I went and seen them, and they asked me my name, and I told them they knew my grandfather real well. And so I asked them, I said, would you be interested in selling me that truck? And they said, well, yeah, we'd sell it to you. And I said, what do you want for it? And they said, well, said, if it don't run, and said, we don't know, said, it's been sitting for a long time. Said, if it don't run, said, we'd take $50 for it. And he said, if it runs, we want 100. And I thought a little bit. I said, I'll tell you what, I said, I'll just take a chance on it and give you 75.
There you go.
And they said, all right, said you can have it. And so I went and got it, and where it was sitting in the garage, I went and got it and took it home. My friend of mine pulled me home, and when I put it in the garage at home, where with my wife and I was just been married and was living, and next morning I went out and put a battery charger on it, and let the charger off, and poured a little bit of gas in the carburetor, top of the carburetor, and I got in it, and it started right off. And it just run perfect. And all I had to do to it was put a new battery in it, of course, and I run it for just a little while, and the water pump started leaking on it. And Sheridan Roebuck at that time was selling car parts in their catalogs,
Right.
and so and here they had one that would fit that V8, and so I bought a Sheridan Roebuck water pump and put on it, and I drove it, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 weeks, and the fuel pump went out of it, and I had to put a new fuel pump on it too.
Yeah.
And that's all I did to it mechanically.
Wow.